Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings.
I am so impressed with what we've gotten done in 6 days. The team is really doing great, firing on all cylinders here. So we were able to talk to our client on Monday about some of our ideas. One of them is being able to get rid of all of the old block that kind of needs a little attention. You know, it's beautiful block that, you know, it served a purpose for a long time, but it's 20-some years old, and it either needs to be reset or something new. I told her it'd be awesome if we could go with something new, because this lets us build this berm and really take the berm out into the yard. So we're gonna protect that magnolia tree with a few big boulders, but then we have clearance to really do what we want to bleed this into the yard, making this hillside feel more like it was here. Because where we're gonna be putting that intake bay, we have to cut that in so deep. That's gonna really help us get that whole transition, like the mound is coming down like this, right? That'll also clear up room for us to be able to bring the big machine over the sidewalk on this side, which will allow us to have some huge boulders over here too, and get out any of those leftover roots that we were dealing with from the tree that got taken out. We got Caitlin here. She's already collecting favorite rocks and getting things ready for us, having fun. That's awesome. We're gonna have Caitlin kind of start learning some of the strapping of boulders and stuff with you today too.
All right.
A little bit, but yeah, we definitely want to focus on using our hands, because not only is that going to be where the spheres are, it's also going to act as a wetland filter. So we have a bunch of small aqua blocks we're going to go and set in there, and that's going to help us so that we can decide where we want those spheres to be set. Caitlin, you're going to be able to come in handy in a way where we're going to be moving a lot of those aqua blocks and getting them ready, because a lot of the soil can be taken, like this is where you'll be able to help too with the other machine. A lot of the soil that we start carving off of this is actually going to get moved over to here. So Caitlin and you can load up the blocks into a spot. We can pile them and get them ready for where the dumpster comes, because we will have another dumpster now, especially that we're taking all this out. So we'll be doing prepping ourselves, getting ready to get over here, because we do want to build this soil up. So that we can start showing her our vision on where we'd like to put the spheres over here, and explain why we want the spheres there. And then I really want to be able to put some of those important blue stones up by her, especially any real big ones. Like I really want something close that she can sit and look at. So like it's one of the ones right up against for us to build against, you know, right there. So it's like, for her, it's really bringing back the good memories. I love what I get to do. It's just, it's awesome.
This is something very special for everybody, but definitely going to be special for her, because we're taking something she had, something that she loved, we're making it functional, we're making it what she envisioned. You know, it's not what she asked for, it's what she envisioned, and that is super important, because it goes so much farther that way. It has so much more meaning that way.
It's awesome. So Justin and I are here working on our main waterfall, and I'm in love with the way this is turning out. We saved a lot of big boulders for this section, and I'm really glad we did, because we've got these just giant boulders. And kind of where the camera's at is kind of what we're kind of gearing all of our views toward. Pretty close to that. And another spot I see is that she's got a great view from one of these windows where she likes to sit. So we've got some really awesome viewpoints that we've been trying to keep in mind while we're building this, and I think we've nailed it. And it's gonna end up looking really natural. We've got this giant boulder that I'm sitting on right now that we're gonna bring water over. Behind me will be a wetland filter. And we really wanted to avoid any of that tongue-like feel, you know, where it's sticking out past. So we recessed it behind these nice frame rocks, and it's gonna look like a water will kind of bounce here, kind of hide underneath. Got another cool rock we're gonna end up putting over there. And then we'll probably start talking about our intake bay coming up on Monday. We'll start working again here on this wetland filter, because things are going to really start coming together where we'll really get into the plumbing of everything, because this will be a plumbing labyrinth. We're going to have 15 flumes of water here. So that's 3 different pumps getting split up into, well, we're going to have a set of walls where there'll be 9 different jets coming out of those walls. We're going to have 2 different bubbling spheres over there. So, and then we'll have another 3 over here. Plus, she's adding a basalt column in the pond coming from the deep end up out. So it'll stick about a foot out of the water. So I'm super excited. We got a lot going on. The rock work, once that's all in a good spot, then we'll probably take the machinery on to our next project in line, which happens to be this client's daughter, which is awesome for us. And we'll just kind of keep plugging away. But there'll be a point here where it's really a lot of handwork and a lot of things that are just plumbing. And we'll just take it as it goes. So today, we're doing what we can to just make forward progress, so it just helps the team out come Monday. Thanks for watching, and I'm pumped because this is looking really, really beautiful. We're in the start of day 9 here on our project number 11 for 2024. Things are going great. I'm really excited. The client decided to go ahead and do the waterfall wall, so you're going to want to keep watching to see what we do there. But that doesn't have me the most excited. What has me the most excited today is our friend Cole is joining us. He flew in last night from Washington, and he just said, what can I do to be of service? How can I help? And then I really want to make sure we teach him some things while he's here. But yeah, Cole, can you please say the name of your business and where you're from and the phone number for everyone, please?
I'm from Spokane, Washington. I own Palmer Landscape Design, small little company. We build landscape features, but we're trying to add in water features. So like I said, we do water features, a small portion of what we do, but I'm trying to learn from the best here. 509-850-0933.
Awesome. So we've got a lot ahead of us. I'm excited. He came in at a really good time because he plays boulders. He's done some ponds. But now we're going to go into a little bit more of an advanced build. So we're going to be doing a seam and an intake bay. We're going to be doing a wetland filter, and we're going to be doing fountainscapes. The goal with this wetland filter is to help filter the water a little bit, but mainly I wanted a nice platform to start building on top of with our spheres. So we've got our 3 set of spheres we're about to put in here. We've got our hole prepped, we've got our plumbing in a good spot. We have to put in our vault, but we want to do a little dry run where we put down the aqua blocks and decide where that vault's going to get dug in. Aiden was giving Cole a lesson on how we like to do our plumbing. We're pretty particular about everything. So now we'll just do a little bit more prepping. We'll decide where we're going to put that vault, and then we get to put this all back together and start filling it in. And then we get to get into the spheres. Then we'll start figuring out where the intake bay goes from there. Alright, so now we're getting ready to work on a seam for our intake bay. While that's happening, Aiden's working on some plumbing fittings. We're doing a bulkhead through into our wetland area. That's going to be a bunch of plumbing we'll go through here. And Justin and the team are going to teach Cole how to do a seam. What do you think of that?
I love it. Good. I want some more of it.
Run in place for a second. I'm amazing. Listen to Justin. This is for real because it's gonna warm me up a little bit, and it's cold.
You're cold. Stomp your feet.
Let's talk about the lights real quick. So,
All right, right now we're powwowing with everyone. Actually, we've got 10 people helping today. Jake's running around like a madman with cameras. Justin's directing, and he's getting ready to go to another job site. So we got a lot going on today. Since Justin took on the lights, he's going to run everyone through what he's doing and what his goals were with the lighting in the pond and what he's got going on so far.
sucks having to redo work like that, but you gotta get them in. And then, you know, listen to Nick.
Yeah.
I mean, even down to like getting the
What he said.
getting the leaves blown.
Listen to Justin.
Getting the leaves blown out of here.
So we're gonna actually go. We're on project 11. We finished project 12. So if you have not watched that, it's coming up because right now we're on 11. But we're also working on project number 13. We're very blessed that we're working for the mother and daughter here, and we have some really cool opportunities. So as a team, we have a lot of hands on deck here today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go talk about how we can break up into teams and have a team doing tear out, which isn't as much requiring the vision as it does to place these huge boulders. So we'll have a team that feels confident running machines and doing some of that tear out over there, starting to tear apart project number 13, and then we'll go over that too. So I think we're all gonna just kind of take a quick road trip. We'll go check out 13. We are in the middle of the day here, our third day with Cole Palmer helping us, Palmer Landscape Design out of Washington State. Cole, are you learning a bunch?
Oh, baby. Nick is an amazing teacher. Yes, I am.
I think my team's doing more teaching today. You pretty much put together this intake bay, didn't you?
No, I did not.
In case something goes wrong. No. Man, you've gotten to see the whole process from seaming the liner and then cutting the hole, laying down everything. You saw we made a dam out of the soil to make sure we're getting surface tension to go through here. There's some parts we're going to have to wait on for Friday to finish everything, but we'll be sloping this gravel up. But now what we're doing is we're looking at where this seam is on each side. We're looking at how much liner we have left, and then we're going to kind of fold everything in, and we're going to draw some lines that are kind of fun to play with to try and get rid of this rectangular feel. So the big thing with an intake bay is making sure that we get the proper amount of aqua blocks in there for the volume of water you're going to be pushing. So that's why we end up really cutting a box first. That makes the most sense to getting everything in. And then once we have the liner kind of out like this, we'll kind of cut some shape to it so we can keep matching this look throughout. That's what we'll do next. While this is happening, we've got Justin and Morgan over there working on the next set of spheres where they're going to go in. The Paint King's been super helpful, like all day long, cleaning the job site, not stop moving. It's been awesome. We asked him to come help us here because it's crunch time. We don't know when the winter is going to hit. He said, I can delay some painting projects and come give you guys a week, and we're like, that's awesome. So Mark's helping us, and then while that's happening, it was kind of raining, so I said, you know, maybe it's a good day to send Adam and Aiden to go get the needed supplies for the bridge. So those guys are getting the bridge supplies. The goal is to have that bridge installed before Thanksgiving because she is having a family function. So we want to make sure this bridge is ready for that. It might not be stained, but it'll at least be ready and it'll be strong. and we're just going to keep plugging away. So I'm excited. The guys are working on the spheres over there. That's going to be a small wetland filter. We're waiting on the walls to get in. Hopefully those get in tomorrow, and we're just going to keep making forward progress. We don't have as many hands today, which is all good. Mark will get here a little bit later. He's been awesome. Mark the Paint King, he's working on a painting quote right now with some clients, and then he'll get here a little later today. He's been super helpful. We had Morgan Jacobs with River Valley Aquascape helping the last couple days. His business needs some attention today, which is awesome. And we're just gonna plug away. So with that being said, we got Aiden and Justin gonna work on detail work, working on bringing this wetland together, getting those spheres placed how we want. But we're gonna do something cool with those spheres. Since we're gonna be doing a picture frame over there, I thought, well, we wanna customize over here too. So we're gonna notch out that medium sphere so that the small can nuzzle into it so they're incorporated with each other. What that's gonna do for us is it's gonna let us know what to expect when we start cutting that large one and what we need to plan for. So we're gonna be hiding that with the small going in there, and we'll be able to do moss and stuff to hide that. But when we go to this large, we really wanna make sure that that is done right because it's a picture window. So we wanna make sure that we're not having any broken pieces or anything that we're not accounting for. We're going to be working on the intake bay. Now that we have all our aqua blocks in there, the seam worked out perfectly. I'm pumped with that. We're going to fold in our liner, and we're going to take away that really rectangular feel by doing our rock work now. So that's going to have its own little pond feel to it, and I'm so excited because this is turning into just a beautiful project. We had rain yesterday, and then it's been 100% humidity since, so everything's just wet. But it's so cool because these guys are just smiling, they're forward progress with good attitudes, and that's what it takes to just keep making forward, safe progress. So that's the name of the game today. Forward, safe progress. Get some huge boulders placed too. All right, time to do it.
Good morning, everybody. So this is my last day here. I've been here Monday. Today's Thursday, and you know the goal really was an education. Minnesota has a lot to offer outside of pond education. It's beautiful. It's the fall colors are spectacular. The weather is a little nicer than Spokane. But really the goal for me was I just need to learn some of the intricacies of building water features that I can't learn by myself. And Nick was more than generous in offering me a place to stay, feed me, put me up for the night, and also teach me. Everybody here on the crew has been just ready to help answer my questions. So when I started, they had really just the shape of the pond, and it rocked in. So I've been here for the wetland filter, learning how to construct it, and just the intricacies of the plumbing. Also the spheres got plumbed up while we were here. Then we moved on to this intake bay behind me. I've never built an intake bay, and learning how to use the laser level and get that draw from the pond in was just absolutely critical. Then yesterday, working on another small wetland bay up here closer by the house where there's going to be more fountains. We're also going to be doing a stream, so I was working on leveling the stream and getting, again, using the laser level. So all those tools have been incredible for me, and I just really appreciate everybody's hospitality here. I love the accents. You guys have a great accent, and we always make fun of it where I'm from. But just a combination of Southern hospitality and the beauty of the nature. Yesterday I saw a big buck just running across the street. Super cool. So I really appreciate being here. Thanks, guys.
hardworking guys. We appreciate you being here, Cole. It was so fun to teach you and to have you a positive attitude. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Nice working with you. I hope we get to do it again.
It's hard to leave when it's not all the way up and running, though, isn't it?
I know. I really do want to see the end of this thing. Doggone.
That's the thing
More
about
reason to come back.
When you come to a project is if you don't get to see it from start to finish, you really miss out on a lot. But I'm glad I got 4 days here, so thank you guys.
Thank you for coming and helping us. We
Yeah.
we all appreciate it. I know.
We got so much done these
I
last
know.
4 days.
Oh my
Awesome.
goodness.
I can't believe it's only been 4 days.
Yeah.
It seems like it's been a long time.
Oh man. Look at him. What a Aiden, get in here too.
Oh, Aiden!
Come in.
Aiden! Come on, Aiden! Come on, baby.
Ah, Mike!
That's right.
Mike! Let's keep this going! So, keep your hands above the waist, guys.
This is just
Mark.
this is just a picture, right?
Yeah.
This is just a picture, right?
Oh, this is just a picture.
Cheese!
Just a series of 500 pictures strung together.
That's a fancy camera.
Okay, you can let go at him anytime.
All right.
We are Pond King Water Gardens, where we create living works of art, 1 yard at a time.
Hey guys, I'm Cole Palmer here with Nick the Pond King.
You got it.